Let's make a key for this review. The following is the beginning of an arithmetic sequence. Arithmetic sequence means the numbers are going up or down by either adding or subtracting. What are the next three terms? So 3 and then 12. It looks like I added 9. So my common difference is a 9. 12 plus 9 makes 21. 21 plus 9 makes 30. 30 plus 9 makes 39. So there's our next three terms. What is the recursive formula? Recursive formula has two parts. Always identify for your reader your first term, and then the second part always goes like this. A sub n is equal to a sub n minus 1, and then the common difference. So since we're going up by 9, plus 9. The explicit formula, a sub n is equal to, that's how it starts. Then you write down your first term plus the group times your common difference. And we'll clean that up. So we'll distribute the 9 times the n minus 1 will be 9n minus 9, but then we have the plus 3 up front, minus 6. What is the 18th term? I'm going to use the explicit. So all I have to do is plug in the 18. So a sub 18 is equal to 9 times 18 minus 6. 9 times 18, 156. What is the sum of the first 18 terms? To find the sum of an arithmetic sequence, you take how many numbers you're dealing with, you divide that by 2, you take the first term in your sequence, and the last number in your sequence, which was that a sub 18, 156. 18 divided by 2 times, parentheses, 3 plus 156. That's why I had you find the 18th term, 1431. The following is the beginning of a geometric sequence. Geometric sequence means the numbers are going up by either multiplying or they're going down by dividing by a common ratio. 3, 12, looks like we're going up. We're multiplying by 4. So your common ratio is 4. 12 times 4 is 48. 48 times another 4. 192 times another 4. 192 and 768. What is the recursive formula? Again, that has two parts. Identify for your reader, your audience, the first term. And then for geometric, it goes like this. A sub n is equal to the ratio times a sub n minus 1. Explicit formula goes like this. A sub n is equal to your first term times the ratio to the n minus 1 power. What is the 18th term? I'm going to use the explicit, and I'm going to plug in an 18. So 18 minus 1, 17th power. 3 times 4, 17th. Wow. 51539. 6075. 52. What is the sum of the first 18 terms in the sequence? For a geometric, the formula goes like this, and it's all about the formulas. You take your first term, you multiply that by 1 minus the ratio, since we're doing 18 numbers, to the 18th power. Not minus 1, but the 18th power, divided by 1 minus the ratio. Six, 8, 7, 1, 9, 4, 7, 6, 7, 3, 5. It's all about the formulas. The following is the beginning of an arithmetic sequence, so we're going up or down by adding or subtracting. 5, 1, looks like we're going down. We're subtracting 4. So your common difference is negative 4. So that'll be -3, -7, -11. Recursive formula, two parts. A sub 1 is equal to 5. And for an arithmetic, a sub n minus 1, and then the common difference. We are subtracting 4. Explicit, a sub n is equal to your first term plus n minus 1 times your common difference. Put that -4 in a parentheses. -4 will distribute. -4 and n make -4n. -4 and -1 make +4, and then the 5 up front plus 9. 18th term. I'm going to use the explicit and plug in an 18. -4 times 18 plus 9. -63. The sum of the first 18, again, that formula goes like this. How many numbers are you adding? Divided by 2. Your first term plus your last term, which was that 18th one, -63. 18 divided by 2, of course, that's 9. Times 5 plus a negative, I'm just going to subtract 63. -522. The following is the beginning of a geometric sequence, so we're multiplying or dividing. So we are going down, so we are dividing. 5, 1, looks like we're dividing by 5. So we'll write our ratio as 1/5. 1 times 1/5 is 1/5. Another 1/5 is 1/25. Another fifth is 1 over 1/25. Okay, if you use decimals, then you would say that your ratio, 1 divided by 5, is 0.2. And you could have 0.2, 0.04, 0.008. Okay, don't matter, I don't care which one you want to use. What is the recursive? Identify your first term. And for geometric, it goes like this. A sub n is equal to your ratio times a sub n minus 1. What is the explicit? That's a sub n is equal to your first term times your ratio. Put that in a parentheses because it's a fraction, to the power n minus 1. If I want the 18th term, I'm going to use the explicit, and I'm going to put in an n for an 18. So that'll be 1/5. 18 minus 1 would be 17. If you want to use the 0.2 instead of the 1/5, that's fine. Ow. 6.5536 times 10 to the -12th. Tiny number. What is the sum of the first 18 terms? For a geometric, you take your first term, you multiply that by 1 minus the ratio. I'm going to use a decimal this time. To the 18th power. And you divide that by 1 minus the ratio. 0.2 will definitely be easier to type out. 5 times parentheses 1 minus 0.2 divided by 1 minus 0.2, 6.25.